Wagon people, we are back again with another amazing episode of Rembo Buzz. Kama mnajua show inaitwa Rembo Buzz, kila mahali kwa social media hashtag ni #Rembo Buzz. Remember, you can always follow us on social media at Rembo TV on TikTok, Rembo TV on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Today on studio I have a very special guest with you, but before tumjue, kwanza nataka rush to your nearest business hall or dealer. Get yourself a StarTimes decoder or enjoy this and much amazing content coming up on StarTimes. Other than that, you can take your phone, go to the Play Store or App Store, download StarTimes on app, do enjoy E and other shows. So let's get back to the guest.
My name is Sammy D. I am a TV producer, and basically a content creator. I mainly create TV shows, but my first love is still with music videos, man.
Kama vile wanasemanga ule mpenzi wa kwanza ule.
Exactly, manzejo. Wewe hizi nitoka bana.
Okay, and without further ado, let's start the show. So, Sammy, umesema you are a show producer. So, I know currently there's something big you're working on.
Yeah.
Able to pay some insight.
I'm always working on many big things. Which one specifically do you want to know about?
The biggest. Ile kubwa kabisa, ile maduong.
Okay, so tuko kwa process ya kuproduce Next Superstar, which is a music competition show. And we have already done auditions. We have done we've done like 3 rounds of auditions. We have done and now we're in the academy.
Kuna watu walinunuanga decoder ya StarTimes tangu digital migration ingie. Hebu tuambie shows zingine zenye umefanya.
So I first worked with StarTimes in 2016. Najua huko umezaliwa lakini.
Aya, sawa.
I produced a show called Scars for the Tanzanian market.
Okay.
I worked with the amazing Anthony Ndiema and Jackie Kiarago and Priscilla Ndanu, my lovely wife. Oh. And we had just gotten married by there. Alafu tukaenda tumeingia Grawe and nifanya tu vipindi. We produced another show called Anikwa. And then after that we had a huge break. And we tukafanya job na StarTimes tena when now Rembo TV was being launched in Kenya. We did this for 3 years. So the contract was supposed to be for 3 years. Okay. And then the idea was for us to finish the contract and then now give it back to StarTimes once they had put the right, done whatever they needed to do to run the channel. Okay,
so it was like a foundation also for your creative industry and the creative career that you also were taking.
That was such a milestone for me. Okay. It was such a milestone. It was not an easy task. Running a channel is like having a baby. Yani there is nowhere they're going. And it is 24/7. Yani this TV is not going off at any time.
True.
Everything needs to come in when it's supposed to come in. And yes, it was a lot of work. Okay. But then it taught me a lot as a producer. And I am very happy.
Okay, yeah. That's perfect. So other than hizo umefanya content gani zingine?
So after that, now when another show that we produced for StarTimes that is such a hit, that is such a great show is Hello Mr. Right. Bye.
Other than that, let's come back to the new show. Tumekuwa tukiongelea NSS Next Superstar.
Yeah.
So from a director's point of view, what do you think is and also a musician, what do you think is the current state of the music industry in Kenya?
The Kenyan music industry has evolved. Kuna industry yenye mimi nilikuwa naimba na hiyo industry si the same siku hizi. Nowadays there are very many opportunities for talents to be discovered. Okay. Kitambo the avenues were very kidogo. You understand? I feel like we used to determine what the audience would watch.
Yeah.
The producers now used to determine what the audience will watch. They are the ones who used to say, huyu ndio msanii mnoma na huyu ndio tutacheza, so huyu ndio atahit.
Yeah.
You understand?
True.
So inamaanisha kama producers hawakuchezi, you're not going to become a hit.
Yeah.
You understand? But now the industry has changed because of course factors factors like social media, where now everybody can be able to have their own TV station. Then the moment you open your channel, umesema inaitwa hivi, that becomes your TV station, and you start gathering your audience.
So next superstar, from a director's point of view, tungoje nini?
One thing that my friend told me is that unaweza fanya msee vitu mingi sana kwa hii life, but msee hawezi sahau kenye ulimfanya afili. Wase wanaweza piga songs noma hapa, but we will never forget what they made us feel when we were watching them performing. And one of the things that we want to do with this show is to ensure that for the artists that have made it to the academy, we want to make sure that you connect with them, that you understand why they are doing whatever they are doing, so that hawa wasanii wakitoka na wakuja kwa wasanii, ukimsupport una understand mbona unamsupport.
So sisi kama audience wenye tunangoja hii show, manze tumeingoja, manze tunaona tu ma trailers huku kwa Rembo TV, kwa social media. To expect nini?
Hawa sina wako na talent. Hawa seni wanoma.
Kenya kuna talent.
Yani it's crazy that hawa say wako tu yani hapa na hamwajui. It is insane that hawa say wanaimba na hamwajui. My fans, I'm out of words because hawa say ni wanoma, and one of the hardest tasks that the judges have had so far is to be able to select, like to cut down people, because wasa wamekuja na ni wa deadly. Hata saa hii niko sure majudges bado watakuwa na very difficult task kuchuja wase.
It's about that time. You know, we have an Easter campaign running. You just upgrade 2 months, you pay for 2 months of your bouquet, then you get upgraded automatically to a higher bouquet. Umeget? So director, isho yetu tumeingoja manze, inakuja lini saa ngapi?
From this week on Saturday.
This week?
Yes, tutaanza kuona auditions venye zilikuwa. Tulikuwa na waseka thao walikuja ku audition. Yeah? Na judges wali have to choose down the number to like 32. So that's what we are going to start with, the auditions. Kwanza tupige prep hivi kidogo kabla saa tuingie kwa the main show.
Okay.
And so from this coming Saturday, this show is going to be premiering. And we shikilia hapo, shikilia remote, make sure unatungojea.
They came in hundreds, all chasing one dream. Auditions shook the stage, but only 32 made it through.
Mimi ni baba yao, na lazima niongoze ndio watoto wanifuate.
Three judges, 6 contestants each.
The quality on this thing.
Very emotional, very dramatic, but you know, lazima kazi iendelee.
Unachagua mtu mnoma, anakuosha.
Kavesha tunyima kazi kiplani, so siku kuko na kazi mtani.
This is the next superstar, broadcast right here on Rembo Plus TV. That's on DTH 166 and DTT 056.
Na kuna kingine tumeona kamini show. Hebu tueleze kuhusu kamini show.
So what we're going to be doing is that every midweek, which is Wednesday, we are going to be releasing a behind the scenes of what the artists have been going through, you know, preparing for their performances. Now, the most important bit about now this Saturday shows, hapo ndo kuna elimination. Hapo ndio yani mbivu na mbichi zina.
So Wednesday ni ile siku tuna guess huyu ndo anaweza enda huyu.
Exactly.
Lakini saa tu ndo tunakuja tunajua.
Saa tu ndo tunajua nini exactly nataka ku happen. So
guys, what are you waiting for manze? Oh my goodness. Mmekuwa mkisema content. Rembo Plus, Rembo TV. Content ndo hii hapa imefika. And remember, all you have to do is just pay for 2 months and then get an automatic upgrade to the kama unatumia nyota unapata automatic upgrade to the next bouquet, higher bouquet. Watch Rembo Plus he show every 8 p.m. on Saturday na bado on Wednesdays. From his words we can clearly tell that music is not just a destination, it's a journey that an artist has to go through all this time ndo afike pale kilele yenye tunataka wasanii wetu wa Kenya wafike, and it's about that time. Manze, it's been a pleasure having you. Naona Masai imekimbia. Thank you so much manze. Ebu audience, mnataka director akujelini tena. Tajaribu niongee naye vizuri show ikianza tuteremshe episodes nimwambie akuja tueleze mbona mlichuja ule mtu na venye tunampenda, si ndio? Hebu mtuambie hapo kwa comment section. Anyway, I've been your host with the most, Brian Lian aka the Starboy. I love you, but I gotta leave you, man. We have come to the end of today's episode. Asante sana, Mr. Director.
Thank you.
I will see you guys.
Safi.
See you on the next one.